Welcome, everybody, to the 2025 NVR IROC Series Season 4, Race 1 of 5. We're here at Daytona today with a full field of 13. Beautiful looking cars.
Yeah, looks like a very rainbow-filled field out there.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Lining up the field
out there and all sorts of good drivers.
Indeed.
There's a reason why they're out here.
International Race of Champions. This is the best of 3 series being represented here today. The NVR Cup Series, the NVR ARCA Series, and the NVR drivers racing in the Sector 7 Series. First up here on the pole, we have Max Rawls. Beautiful looking car. Today's cars are randomly drawn for position. Each race after will be reversed field of the finish of the previous race. Second place we got on the outside pole is Blazer. Inside on green number 5 we got Blue Gas. On the outside next to him, number 14, Surfing Bird. Dark Opal on the inside and a gray number 6, or silver number 6. NVR Crew in the number 9 representing the Sector 7 series. Drifting Derpy, number 16. He's representing the Cup. Then we have NVR Bud in that bright yellow car. He's the brightest car on the bunch right now. Oh, and there they go. They're on the green. Here they go, headed to the first turn.
Got so many drivers out there, we can't list them all in the whole parade lap.
All drivers will get their due.
You know, there was an old series where I heard the term, and if you're not in the top 5, get up there so I could say your name.
That's a fact. Bud tucking up tight behind Max, working that inside. We got the outside row. Oh,
nice
we got
side-by-side action going on right now.
3 wide, almost 4 wide.
Purple grinding the wall there.
Dropping back. Everybody's
still getting
back
help
in.
on his door, and ooh, big shove like down to the bottom.
Air got shot down below the yellow. Lucky he didn't get reset. Crew hanging up on the outside.
Purple seems to have recovered well from that hit that he took.
Yes, he did. Everybody seems to be tucking back in, nose to tail.
Single file line. Everyone's saying, go, Max, go. Waste your fuel. We'll have to see what kind of strategies come out of these first 10 laps here. See how hard they push it.
Top 3 look like they're pulling away just a little bit. Oh, howdy. Getting out of line.
Ooh, sparks flying going into turn 1. I wonder who that was.
Looks like Derpy up there on the high side.
Yeah, might have been Derpy there.
He tucks in behind Crew. Crew just barely tucks up in front of Uncle Howdy. Everybody jumps back into single file. Do you think they're contemplating their fuel strategies? Coming to the line for the completion of lap 4.
Those 2 on the outside are just desperately trying to get into that single file line there. Now it's just down to Blue Gas,
of whom is falling to the back of the pack. Oh, Derpy jumped up on the high side, or did he get popped out?
Either or. Now we're back to 2 on the outside, but that is nowhere near enough to even do anything. Derpy now getting into Big Daddy sauce there.
Gas making it 3 wide, pushing that outside line. We're still 3 wide going into 3.
3 wide into 3. Blazer holding that low line. Blue Gas almost touching the wall. Blazer seems to have a little bit of a shuffle there. Derpy again getting into Big Daddy sauce there. Saying, hey, I like your door. I want some of that paint on mine.
Blue Gas holding on to that outside line. Don't think I've seen him much on the bottom yet. Getting a little help from hot air.
You gotta wonder what's going through the mind of some of these drivers in the back here. Is this their strategy, hold back and gain as much draft as they can, or are they gonna get hit with the mindset of, oh no, I'm in the back, I'm about to lose everything? It's still early on, but...
Still early, but I believe some of them have in their mind of saving fuel.
Back
See a lot of single file action. Looking back from Max. Back at Surfing Bird. Bud right behind him. This
nice
beautiful yellow car.
Bumper cam action.
Jeffrey right behind Bud.
Nice little gap between the two.
Purple following behind Jeffrey.
Seems like everyone. It seems like everyone behind Bud is keeping space between each other.
Blazer sneaking up behind the green car, Big Daddy Sauce. Looking back at Bull Britt, aka King of Clubs. The gap seems to have closed up, and Jeffrey stuck right up to Bud.
Bud rocking that bright yellow in what I like to call one of these fields' highlighter cars. Blue Gas and another one with that bright green. Ooh, Bull getting a little squirrely there. And who is that behind Bull? Is that Howdy?
Yes, it is. There's a little
He is unrelenting on those pushes.
Little chain reaction bumping going on. 3 wide going to the corner.
Ooh, ooh.
Derpy getting it into the wall. A little bit of side contact with glass.
Gas having trouble holding that middle line. Derpy paying for it. Derpy said, screw this. I'm
Derpy
getting underneath
tucks
it. You
inside.
stay up there. Now Derpy
Steps
looking to make
back
another
out.
move here. But he has no help.
That
Blue
bright
Gas
green
actually gonna go
car.
above him.
He got a little help from the pink car. He still likes that high line.
Meanwhile, back up at the top 3, it is still Max, Surfing, and Bud.
It's a rainbow of colors flying by.
I've noticed this season we've got more range of darker colors out there.
Nice looking cars done this season by Dark Herbal and Big Daddy Sauce. They've done a wonderful job. Unique one-offs of the NVR IROC series. Gran Turismo doesn't provide us with any NASCAR stock cars, so we create our own using the Sylvia.
See,
Spec
not all
car.
NASCAR fans are just mindless rednecks. We have
Indeed.
ingenuity.
And we even drive them on the wrong side of the car. Look at there. But we make do
We
with
take
what we got.
Japanese cars, make them look American, and we make them turn left.
Indeed. These all replicated Pontiacs.
Well, while they're all just single file here, just racing along, I will say, a wreck in real life in one of these things on Daytona would be catastrophic to the driver sitting on the right side of the car like that. You hit the wall.
Oof.
Yikes.
Well, I tell you, Gasser's hanging tough on that outside.
And
Derpy going
Derpy's just
around.
going to go around, not even going to help him. Not a lot of teamwork happening back here. They're going to give Derpy the door. A little early.
The run
early
goes up,
battling like
3
this,
wide,
don't you think?
little bumping.
Ooh, some more bumping.
Looks like that outside line's gonna start up again. Max pushed out.
Got a line of 4
Surfing
starting to build
jumps up
here.
to the lead.
But I don't know if a line of 4 is going to be enough against a line of 9.
They need to be a little more put together. We got 3 wide. Max holding that spot in the middle, ducking down in front of Crew.
Bull falling back. That outside line is disintegrating.
It definitely is. Well, we got a pusher up in the middle. Derpy just pushing his way through. Made it.
Ooh, Max getting bumped down low. Ooh, accordion effect happening there. Big checkup.
Coming to the line with a new leader. Surfing Bird leading the field. Bud and Jeffrey in third. Everyone else pretty much behind. Not much jockeying. Oh, we got
Max in the way back now.
Blue Gas seemed to have pushed his way all the way up to about the 3rd position here. Running that outside line, running pretty hard. Air getting bumped down below the yellow. Looking back from Blue Gas. That inside seems to be pushing by him yet again.
Little surprise peek there from Urpel's back bumper. Derpy going onto the inside there, looking to fill that gap.
Got 3 cars on the high side working it. Bull trying to push him.
And with that check up there in the front or something there happened, this line of 3 is making a challenge.
And there we go. Big Daddy Sauce giving him a bump. Trying to get them up to the front. Running a little high.
Not going to help if they're grinding into the wall, though. Blue Gas challenging for the lead. He has it for now. Surfenberg's going to retake it back on the bottom. Wait, no, Blue Gas up top. Leads the lap. But as soon as he leads the lap, Surfenberg takes that lead right back.
Lost all of his help behind him.
Nobody seems to want to commit to that top line for long.
Big Daddy Sauce
Ooh,
jumps
that
up
is
to the
my
top.
bad. Little surprise,
Surprise graphic popping up.
surprise graphic, yeah.
Big Daddy Sauce trying to help Blue Gas on top side. Bull was going up high, come back to the bottom. Little chain reaction. Everybody's bunching up. I speculate they're saving fuel. Nice in-car cam back from Surfing Bird looking at Bud.
All I know is that I'd be a nervous wreck seeing this good of a field right behind me. Because whenever you're drafting someone, it's just more of just, hey, don't hit him too hard and just follow his line. That's all it is. When you're that leader, you're the one making that line for everyone to follow. Everyone's
down
going to be
below the yellow.
coattailing on exactly whatever you do.
And dealing with lag on occasion does, like we can see here, there must have been a lag bump there with Surfing Bird with a big old gap on Bud.
Max, the former leader, sitting back in 10th. Blue Gas, also a former leader, all the way back here in 11th.
How quickly it changes.
At lap 20, we'll give you a rundown.
Christy, go ahead.
Alright, first place we got Surfing Bird. Right behind him, Bud, and trying to make a challenge, pushing a little bit low. But third place right behind Bud, we got Jeffrey. Fourth place, Urple, holding off a challenge from Uncle Howdy. We'll have to see how hard he pushes this top 5. Meanwhile, outside the top 5, 6th place, we got Driftin' Derpy. Blazer right behind him in 7th. 8th place, we got King of Clubs, Mr. Bull Britt. Big Daddy Sauce in 9th place, rounding out the top 10, is the former leader Max. And then just outside the top 10, trying to get back to it, is Blue Gas here in 11th. 12th place is Hot Air. And then sitting back here in 13th, NVR Crew. In the pretty pink.
Looks like everybody just tucked in
Everyone's single file line.
Trying to save every little bit they can. Top 5 seem to have just a slight gap on 6th place and the rest. Then everybody seems to little. Little bump drafting going on. Seems like Gas, Hot Air, and Crew fell back.
Yeah, big gap from the top 10 back to those final 3 back there.
If they work together, they can catch back up, but that side-by-side action will not let them go. Oh, they went.
Oh, and whoa, what is going on back here?
Gas is out of gas. On that high side cost him first to pit, lap 22.
Completely out of gas, he is. Well, I mean, do we call him blue gas now, or do we call him blue fumes?
In the green car.
So confusing.
Car's up, getting tires. He's taking fuel. He was pretty low. This will put him a lap down if the field catches him. I believe they will. They're going into 3 and 4. He is coming out of the pits. He still needs to get up to speed. That'll take him a little bit. He's got a freight train screaming behind him.
Well, we'll just see what kind of catastrophe the field avoids here coming up. This is Daytona, mind you. Anything can happen.
He's still in front of him, just barely.
He might be back up to speed.
I hear that train a-coming.
He has got an angry swarm of leaders hauling for him.
The first pack is about a pack of 10. Big old gap back to Crew.
You gotta wonder,
Another.
with that top 10, with Max sitting right in the back there, honestly, You gotta wonder how his fuel mileage is doing. Because he had the lead for a good bit there at the start.
Looking back from Blue Gas, holding on to the tail end of the lead lap.
Oh, it looks like
I
some
would.
people pulling in.
And
Green flag pit stops. Here we go. Bud, Surfing, Derpy, Blazer, Howdy, Max, and crew all going in.
everybody taking tires, mandatories, tires on every pit stop. Topping off with fuel. A lot of cars really low, just running on fumes. Will their positions change? Looks like Bud is the first out of the pits, followed by Surfing Bird, Howdy, and Blazer.
Meanwhile, the new leaders, Jeffrey and Urpel, oh, they're already going to hit the pits.
King of Clubs and Big Daddy Sauce pick up the lead. They were both running pretty same on fuel, pretty close.
Meanwhile, back up the front here, Bull and Big Daddy Sauce.
Makes you wonder, are they going to come in this time?
Well, if
And they are.
Then, yep. If I had to guess.
King of Clubs just running on fumes.
They've got plenty of space to get this pit stop off.
Cars are just now going into 3 and 4.
It'll be close coming off the pits, but I do feel like they could merge into the pack here.
They might catch the tail end of the pack.
If they link up here coming out of the pits. Having to go high are the leaders to avoid the ones coming out of the pits.
With all pit stops completed, we have a new leader. Jeffrey GT97. The top 5 are glued together.
Some of these drivers just look like they're up for a Sunday drive. They ain't got no one around them.
I think crew running on that top side really cost him fuel-wise.
Honestly, that goes to show just the pure size of Daytona. Where you could have two separate packs of people racing each other at top speed, while there's other people on that same track just having a Sunday drive. Two separate packs, two separate bouts of action going on, is what I would say if they weren't both just single file.
Trying to battle, however, save as much fuel as you possibly can.
Oh, it seems like at this top little pack here, there's some separation in the middle of them.
I believe this little second stint, they're running a little bit faster pace than they were in the first stint.
Howdy's getting that itch. He's saying, hey, I want to be up in that top 3. He's peeking around. Blazer doing the same thing. He's saying, hey, Big Daddy Sauce, when you gonna move? Come on.
Looks like that second set of 5 cars has split up just a little bit. Bull getting a nice little bump from Sauce and Blazer behind him. Derpy looking to the outside, tucks back down.
And look at the strategy here from Bull, shifting down into 5th on the backstretch while holding 6th in the turns. Let's see if he switches back to 6th here. Maybe not. I feel like
He was just trying to save as much as he could at that time. Or realized he was falling back, so they decided to drop the hammer.
let's see how long he keeps his hammer drop for.
What an angle.
Nice little gyroscope we got on that camera in there.
Yeah, their pace has increased.
Yeah, Bull holding down a purple so far, looking for best lap.
He's getting that good game bump from Big Daddy Sauce.
And this is just a 2-man crew.
They're pulling away from Blazer and Derpy. Thank you, may I have another?
Oh, just missing out. Still
Oh.
a really good lap here. Meanwhile,
Jeffrey
up
goes
at the top
high.
3. Yeah, Jeffrey goes wide. Probably looking to save some more fuel here as Erpel takes the lead. Bud right in between the two in 2nd place.
Surf and Bird in 4th and Howdy in 5th.
Jeffrey not really holding the low side, but also not really holding the middle side. Just sitting in between, basically saying, hey, whichever line someone wants to go, I'll go for it. Just tell me which one is faster.
And instead of working together, they're racing each other. Unless they're swapping positions. They should work together to catch up to Bull and Big Daddy Sauce.
I think that's what they were doing, looking in the rear view here. Bull, seems like they've linked up again.
He's back in 6th gear.
Meanwhile, that line back behind them looking to go high or something. I don't know what he's doing.
Difficult holding his line, but they caught back up to Big Daddy Sauce. Bump right there. Y'all need to work together. Bump, bump. Get up front. They're still about 6 seconds back.
Meanwhile, looking up here back at the leaders. Howdy ducking in back low, saying, hey, I ain't got no help on this high side.
Definitely faster pace, without a doubt. Everybody decided, let's go. Put some space in between each other. Completely changing strategies. Surfer Bird seemed to have fallen back a little bit.
Ooh, meanwhile, going up fast on a slow car there on gas. Gas needed to have a word with his engineers.
They caught up to Surfing. Are they going to go by? No, they give him a bump. That was a
big
head
smack.
bump. And that cost Bull drastically. He lost 4 positions.
I don't know if that was a smart choice there.
It seems to be falling back. Did he lose that draft? That almighty important draft.
I don't think he did.
Nah, he's just there.
He's just clinging on to Blazer's draft. But Blazer going back to catch Bull, that might cost him because Derpy's got the draft right on Big Daddy Sauce. Now Derpy burping back. Nope, they're just gonna link up. 2 drivers, 2 mistakes. That line could have been a line of 5, but I don't know if it was a miscommunication or just poor racing choices. Back up at the front here, the top 2 linked up. Bud and
Bud
Erpel.
has seemed to jumped into the lead. Dark Purple right behind. Jeffrey in third.
And they are linked up. Oh, someone in the back, going to the backfield.
Oh, we might.
Infield. I don't know why I said
We
backfield.
have an
Going
incident.
into the infield. Blue gas. Now he's got reset.
Almost
mowing the
gets
line.
collected.
Woo!
Oh, that was close. And again,
We
she must have
have
technical difficulty with gas car.
I believe we are under a caution.
Yes, caution is out. It's a race back to the line.
the late caution call after the line cross, which means we've got one final lap here before everyone gathers back together. Everyone has to avoid the lone car on the track there. I don't know what happened. He may have had some sort of medical issue. He may have went blind and just can't see.
Car still. Now he's rolling. He's rolling.
I think
Oh,
the
it's a
caution
miracle.
is out.
Yes. Purple and Bud getting to the line. And caution is out. Bud,
Four
Purple,
wide.
Jeffrey.
Fighting at the line 4 wide. I wonder how they're going to sort that one out.
The headache for the timing board.
Meanwhile, Max is probably thinking, this is exactly what I needed. Air over here thinking, wow, I have to be back up there. I was having fun back here.
This will bunch the field back up. Several drivers are thankful for this caution. I believe the top field might have been a little unhappy with it, but and this is the first caution of the race. The pits are closed until the field is bunched together.
This would be a perfect time to go to our on-track correspondent, Chad. When a random caution happens like this and the field gets really bunched up here after being so spread out, how does that change strategies?
Well, it puts everybody back on an even keel if they all pit stop, fresh tires, full of tank gas. Everybody's got to find their partner after that on a restart and rehash everything that they started in the beginning. It can play havoc on the guys that were doing great on fuel save, but those who weren't doing great on fuel save, it really helps them back into the mix. But it's still early in the race, so anything is possible. What you got to be watchful for is the double file restart. Can get a little hectic, spinning wheels, get a little out of control, everybody trying to gain that position when they're getting up to speed, ducking and diving. But professional drivers, as these IROC drivers are, we usually do pretty good. So hopefully here comes a round of pit stops, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see who all takes the pit stop, and it looks like most of the field, if not all.
One lone car stayed out on the track. Blue Gas, of whom is on a separate pit strategy, being he pitted off from everybody else. Not sure why unless he's a lap down getting his lap back, I cannot recall.
Meanwhile, coming out of the pits, looks like the same order. For the most part.
Big Daddy Sauce got a big jump all the way up to third position.
Blue Gas going to hit.
Blue Gas was getting his lap back, and he is pitting now, yes.
Just got a report in. I think that was an ignition box failure.
Ignition box failure on the number 5 green car.
Well, hopefully by the magical video game powers of changing tires and getting fuel, the ignition box is fixed.
I think the green flag will be waved this time in waiting for Gas to catch back up to the field.
Well, maybe postpone the flag. I don't know if you want to wave the green flag for now.
Wave off, yes.
Yeah, you might not think about it, but Blue Gas gunning it to catch up to the pack here. He'll be at a slight disadvantage fuel-wise. Might just be by a little bit, but still.
Good point, definitely. He's about caught the field. I believe they will go with green this time. This
Now,
caution
let's just hope Blue
flag.
Gas hits, let's just hope he hits the brakes on time.
This caution flag break was brought to you by August 5 Designs. Screen printing, embroidery, and vinyl graphics. Victoria, Texas.
What is going on now? Oh, he was multiple laps down.
Oh yes, he's getting his second lap back. At least that's a good deal. Everybody is getting back on the same lap. Everybody will
And
be
now,
able to
was that
pit
Max
again.
pitting?
That was Max. Taking off the tires.
You know, for as professional as these drivers are, I gotta say, I don't think anybody color coordinated their pit crews with their cars.
I believe the drivers and the pit crews are all coordinated together, not with their cars.
Yeah.
I believe.
And does somebody have a matching race suit with their car?
The field is doubled up, waiting for that all precious green flag.
But to get to the green flag, they're waiting for the green
Max.
car. The bright green car. Or actually, no. Max 2, yeah.
He'll be there in time.
Yeah, he's already there.
Got a good head of speed on him. We're going green.
Alright. Gas is back, and
And the green is on.
Gas deciding not to do the Kyle Busch restart and just going right past everyone. Good bit of sportsmanship on him.
Definitely.
But the opportunity was for sure there.
Surferberg getting hung out on that outside line.
Everybody filing low quickly after the restart. Surfenberg finally finding a spot in 12th.
Now that everybody's back on full of fuel, new tires, all on the same lap, will we see a change in pace? Looks like Bud's pushing pretty hard. Him and Erpel stepping away from Big Daddy Sauce just a little bit. Big Daddy Sauce trying to
Looks like
tuck
Big Daddy
up.
Sauce, yeah, he's gonna link right back up with them. This top three might just pull away here. Jeffrey kind of stranded in no man's land right now, in between both packs, but it looks like he's gonna link up with Big Daddy Sauce here. This might become a 4-man crew up in the front if they can get that draft back, and wish they do. But Jeffrey being that middleman means Bull and the rest of that pack, they're going to pull right up in turn 3 and turn 4. We're all going to link up here. We're going to have a big long line here. Max right behind everyone, though, looking to link right back up with everyone else. He needs some help from Air and that crew behind him.
They all seem to have pulled back in. No walkaways today.
Not yet, at least. Although that first pack, that second pack needs to fall in together. They need to line up. This is going to cost them.
Finding a dancer partner is not as easy as you would
And
hope.
oh, mama, good luck telling who's who with that glare off the windshield.
Big old bump up
Ooh.
together. Ooh. Little lag bump there.
Getting
Check
shuffled
up.
like a deck of cards.
Good drivers looking around.
Good drivers, but tensions can still flare, especially with these bumps they're getting in the back.
Crew seems to have dropped back just a little bit.
Ooh, speaking of bumps, Derpy and crew getting into it there. Little door-to-door action. Way outside is, I didn't see who that was.
Oh, we have a
goes
caution.
Derpy.
Oh, was that a caution?
I
Oh,
don't know.
no
He's still
caution.
going. He's still going. No caution. Hard slam into the wall there, though. Ooh, now we got smoke flying out there. Multiple people below the yellow line.
Field is still under green.
Action, yeah. Action gearing up here on lap 48.
With a shot like that, he's lucky to have recovered that.
Yeah,
Just
it
tuck
looks like
back
he's
up to the
actually
field.
recovered well. He's
Yes,
gonna
he
need-
has. Well enough to pass crew. Jumping into
No,
that
he
12th
just-
spot.
No, he just passed gas.
Great one, great one.
Yeah, oh boy, yeah, that glare off the windshield is insane. Someone turn the sun down.
Field seems to be all tucked in nose to tail, trying to save a little bit of fuel as much as they can, waiting for a dance partner to say, let's go.
Bud sitting here in 6th gear as they cross the line going on lap 50. Yeah, I talked about the size of Daytona earlier, but the age of it too shows just how many bumps you can see, how much that cage is rattling. At the end of the day, they can repave this track all they want. They can do whatever they want to, but it's an old track and it shows. Meanwhile, in the back, more action going on as they are spreading out, and this is going to cost a lot of them.
The back half of the field seems to have more battling action than the front, who are tucked together, trying to save fuel, maintaining their position, waiting for the right time to go.
Meanwhile, only one of these guys in the back has actually been up front, and that's Max. Howdy sniffed it. He was in the top 5 for a couple laps, and then he fell right back. But Max, he held the lead there for a good bit in the beginning, so you got to think he wants to get back up there, but with all this battling, he's not going to have anyone to help him get up there. Meanwhile, ooh, Derpy getting a little squirrely there. Derpy's trading paint with a lot of these guys. He's saying, hey, I am not to be pushed around.
Oh, definitely. Derpy from the Cup Series.
Ooh, way high though, trying to avoid air. And that's going to cost him as he gets door to door with gas. Still door to door with him. Still door to door. Wow.
Smart tucking in behind, getting that draft.
He's gonna
Max
grab
getting a
that
little bump
draft
from Howdy.
after, he's going to be cleaning green out from under his fingernails for weeks after that door scrape. Meanwhile, everyone finally lines back up. He's staying
Little lag
corrected.
bump.
spread out again in the back.
Max stepping out. He said, "It's time to move." Jump behind Blazer. Max jumps down
Max
to the bottom
realizing,
behind
yeah.
Air.
Max realizing there's not enough people.
Nice little battle right here. Crew, Hot Air, Blazer, Derp.
Ooh! Blazer with this really big door shut there. He slammed the door right on Derpy.
This allowed them to catch back up to the group up in front. Everybody's bunched back up, single file. What a view.
Nice little roof cam action. Looking at the pack from the back of our leader here, Bud.
With that
13
purple coming
cars in
around
this
that
one
segment.
pack.
Oh, he's lost pace. It
Ooh,
was
looks
purple
like the
coming
middle
off of
pack
one.
is separated. As they've caught back up, someone going high in the back there.
The gold car of Hot Air tucks back in. Or tries. There he goes.
Those skills back there are not working together.
Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and do a rundown on the field.
Bud, I'll pass this one on to you.
Well, thank you. Our leader, NVR Bud, followed by number 6, Urple. Big Daddy Sauce right behind in 3rd. Jeffrey, number 12, in 4th. Bull, a.k.a. King of Clubs, number 13, in 5th. Surfing Bird in his 14 car, 6th. Derpy made his way up to the 7th thus far. And the man been trailing most of the race, has now made his way up into 8th, holding strong up to that front pack, just being the tail of that front pack. Hot Air with Blazer pushing him right behind. They're both moving up from the tail. Blazer's been up front. Max also has been up front, led the race for a short while, back in 11th. And just a short distance back there, Uncle Howdy. I don't know if he's lost the draft yet, but he's right there just at the tail end. And Mr. Blue Gas, he's struggling back there in the back. I think he might have lost the draft. His lap times might be falling back just a little bit. He seems to be off the pace. His pit strategy is closer to the rest of the field. That will very well change here shortly. Single file.
Separation here with the
Yes.
single file. Who knows, this might lead to some action up here in the front.
We might have some more cars losing that draft back there, 8th, 9th.
Jeffrey was kind of holding the middle of turns 1 and 2 there, almost like he was peeking around saying, "Hey guys, I'm ready to go around if you are." High line, Derpy hitting that high line, peeking right back in though. Meanwhile, a nice little helmet cam from Blazer here. Max not wanting to hit Blazer, tucks up onto the outside there. Wow, that is a major rattle.
Yeah, they've definitely gone through turn 1 and 2 a lot faster than they have been.
Yeah, looking at the rattle inside of Blazer's car here, I don't think his mechanics put the bolts on tight enough.
Look at that head bobbing around. A little rougher than you think it is.
It's like riding an 80-year-old wooden roller coaster.
And they definitely beat you up.
Oh, I know. Bull bourbon back a little bit, trying to get the rest of that pack to catch up with the rest of the top 5 here. Some of these
They
guys
stretch
really-
out, then they gather back up, and then they stretch out, and then they gather back up. The little seesaw in action sometimes will separate the field.
A little slinky action.
Looks like Howdy has definitely lost the draft. Blue Gas is well behind him. Just now crossing the line. Howdy was battling up there for the top 5 for a while.
Well, Surfing Bird on the outside of 2 cars there, Blazer and Crew. Looks like he caught a small bit of a door there from Blazer, and Max going to shoot to the inside too on him. Never mind, Max going to give him space. That might cost both of them though. Yeah, it doesn't look like a check up there in that pack. Surfing Bird's going to go right by Derpy. Never mind. I stand corrected on that one. Derpy holding onto that draft just long enough to keep him in position.
Slightly drifting up high. He's wanting to go.
Shooting wide on a line of 9. Surfing Bird going to join him. It's 2v8. 2v9 again. They have got one heck of a run.
They walk right by the leaders.
Wow.
What a run.
And there's the shift into 6th.
How fast it changes.
Talk about drop a gear and disappear.
Boys are on a mission right there. But
They said,
says,
we've been sitting in
wait
the
a
back
minute.
for way too long.
Surfing Bird been running up in the front. Now he's made his way back.
Look who's being sneaky. 6th place, Hot Air. He was hanging in the back the whole race here, but now he's encroaching in on the top 5.
Good drivers take their time and hold their spots and try not to press the issue too hard, being a long race. You can't win the race in the first lap.
Although it looks like he's having trouble holding that low line a little bit.
With
Could be a
Derpy and
tire
Surfing Bird passing Bud, that'll enable Bud to save a little bit of fuel. Being up in the lead, your car drinks that fuel. Will that be a factor? Will it change the things? We'll see. Everybody's still up single file.
Yeah, that's the thing that never gets talked about in racing, is just the pure strategy of it all. Everyone just thinks, oh, it's racing, you know, be first place, be the fastest, gotta win. But hey, you know, when you're in first like this, your fuel just gets drained. You don't have that slipstream pulling you along. It's your engine doing all the work.
Definitely. And not only are you driving out your windshield, you're driving with your mirror as well, keeping an eye on everybody behind you. Single file coming to the line. Derpy, Surfing Bird, and Bud. Dark Purple, Big Daddy Sauce. Hot Air. Bull, and Crew.
That's your top 8. If you're not in there, get up there. It looks to be Max and who's that in front of him? Blazer. Max and Blazer trying to get up there. Seeing what they can do with the tail end of that pack. Meanwhile, Logan and Uncle Howdy and Gas just cruising along. Probably hoping for another caution.
Everybody's running single file. Staying
Here
low.
comes that separation again. Look, I mentioned him earlier, and look at this air. He's staying along with that top 5. Looks like those separated cars are starting to catch back up, but air was not even a part of that separated pack that time. He's peeking on the outside. He's not committing, but he's peeking it. He knows he's got a whole line of cars behind him, and if they can link together, they can probably make a move out to the outside.
Not a lot of bumping going on. It seems like everybody's slightly lifting and saving a little fuel. Not pressing so hard this part of the stint. I say that as hot air gives Big Daddy Sauce a little shunt.
Top 3 and liking together. Top 3, ooh, having trouble there holding themselves together.
A little bumping going on. Are we going to start gapping again, or are we going to close it back up? A little faster. Got that purple. Bud going out to the outside. Oh, we have pits. Derpy, Surfing Bird, and crew decided to pit together. The TL16 Pontiac. True value
Seems
Pontiac.
to be pitting just a little bit earlier, a couple laps earlier.
Which might be wise, because I think he's probably working with Derpy and Surfing Bird. Working together would be much better than standing alone. It's probably a good idea, good choice with his pit crew. Now if those three can work together and push their way up.
Oh, gas just shooting over the top there. But
Leaders are pitting.
Out of the pits.
Top 5 are pitting. Bull with the most fuel going into the pits. Big Daddy Sauce right behind him. We'll see how the field changes coming out. Got the second half of the field just coming to the line.
I just noticed when they take your tires off, your pit crew leaves the tires just right in the middle of pit road. Just leaves them laying there.
Here they come, coming up to these cars.
Got some fines incoming. But meanwhile, heading into turn 2, we're about to have some action.
Big Daddy Sauce was the one to come on top, followed by Bull and Bud. That second pack almost caught the leaders. They still have more cars than the front pack. Will they catch them?
And just before we head into a break in the video, we had a DNF with Jeffrey. He blew a motor.
First car out of the series, Jeffrey with a DNF blown motor.
Ooh, we are spread out at the front here. We've got some 3-wide action right behind the leaders. We did there for a sec. Now we're going 2 by 2. Bull high in the turn, holding that lead. Going to file down right in front of Bud. He saw that bottom line coming. He said, no, I want the lead.
Look who's up in the top 3. Hot Air making his way up.
Hot air. He's been sneaky all day.
It's one to watch.